Week 7. Week 7 is in the record books, and this for sure is the year of the underdog. I mean, the year of the underdog. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live right here on YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Sports to Talk About. In the lineup today, we have some college football news and rumors, and we got all the scores around the league, and we will review the game of the week, Sunday night game, Monday night game, and the game of the week, Sunday night game, and Monday night game. We got all that tonight. We're going to do all that for you guys tonight. So we got the juice. We got the juice tonight. We hope you got the juice. I hope you're ready, because my guys right here are ready. And we're coming to you from the Real to Sports podcast. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for being here with us on this Tuesday night, wherever you may be, via cell phone, laptop, desktop, whatever you're using to watch the Real Sports Podcast. We thank you for joining us tonight. We won't take too much of your time tonight, because to be honest with you, we got to go to work in the morning.
Damn right.
We got to go to work in the morning. So first thing first, man, let's go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, man, and hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications. It will let you know every single time the Real Sports Podcast go live. And if you want to join us on Facebook, the Real Sports group, look us up on Facebook. Come talk some sports with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you want to be on the show, hit us up in the live chat or send us an email at realthesportspodcast@gmail.com. And we are looking for people to be on the show. So no doubt, let us know, man. Let us know. And
hey, look
again,
here, we're in that group. We hold no punches, okay? Don't care what team you represent. You're going to get talked
about. I tell you, come on over to Facebook. If you got a Facebook account, look up Real the Sport. These boys, if you're a Cowboys fan,
damn right.
These two right here, boy.
You got some hyenas in you if you're a Cowboy fan. Come on through.
That's like hanging meat in the Lions den, boy.
I tell you, boy. We'll put that fresh broiled meat out here, boy.
God damn.
Your team can be 6-1 and people still going to grill you. So come on through.
I'm trying to tell you, they still going to shit on you.
6-0, baby.
Hey, Philly G, I done told you now you ain't running away with that division. You ain't running.
You say
every time you look behind you. Every time you look behind you, you're gonna see a New York Giant coming behind you. Not no Cowboy.
Look, I respect it. I'd rather be y'all than them bitch ass Cowboys.
Oh, look at him shooting.
What I'm talking about. Shots fired already. You know how we do, fans.
God. I'm trying to tell you, man. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I told you, man, we got the juice, and these guys are fired up. Allow me, please, to introduce these guys, the hyenas, a.k.a. the Real Sports Podcast panel. Starting off, man, their famous motto is Fly, Eagles, Fly. They have the best record in the NFL. They are the undefeated one-time Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, and he is the chairman, CEO of PCW, WWE 2K Gaming on YouTube. Go check them out. Pro Championship Wrestling. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Philadelphia Sun, Philly G.
Yes, sir. We in the building.
And let me bring it back too. Let me show some respect. I'm gonna show some respect to the new National League champion, Philadelphia Philly.
That's right. Yeah, P.
All right, much respect. They beat. This is the year of the underdog, man. They beat my Braves. Year of the underdog.
Dog is a hungry dog.
Speaking of underdogs, he represents the Blue Men Wrecking Crew. They are the 4-time Super Bowl champions. They are the 6-1, second best record in the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. They are the New York Football Giants. Give it up for D-Rec.
You already know, peoples, we here. And on that note, I got 4 words for y'all. I'll drink to that.
Come on, bro. You gotta bust the cans open like Stone Cold. Come on,
I don't want to have Bill over my floor and this room be smelling like I'm in a bar or something.
Child walk by like, hey, Dad, start her.
Nah, I can't do that.
Right. Like who say that, Jordan? Michael Cole. Start her.
Vintage Stone Cold.
Word. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, here's the vice president of the Real Sports Group. Oh boy, it's a long resume.
The VP.
The VP, ladies and gentlemen. He's Oklahoma State alumni. Co-founder of DCW, Dynamic Championship Wrestling. Look him up. YouTube. King Williams 3D, man. Check him out. He is also the Real Sports NFL trivia champion.
My best friend-in-law.
Yes, sir. Give it up, baby, for the very talented young Mark.
Yes, sir.
Young Mark.
About the Oklahoma State Cowboys, baby. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, baby. And also, he represents the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas.
Come on, bro. You can't forget the Raiders, man.
Oh, hell no. I let you. I told you, you got a long resume, bro.
I'm sure you ain't got your Raider cup.
Hey, man, that's for Saturdays, bro.
All right. I feel you.
I feel you on that one, bro.
I feel you.
Saturday.
We gonna need it.
Gotta whip out the Oklahoma State Cup on that one.
Speaking of Saturdays, man, shout out to Q-Dog. Shout out to you, Q-Dog. Shout out to you, baby. Viking time.
CD
Rex uncle over there.
Hey, Kyler Murray, if you're watching this podcast, I need you to run like hell in that Bank Stadium in Minnesota. Okay, bro?
I'm gonna love it.
I need you to do that.
I'm gonna love it because I got him in fantasy. So if you are,
I need you to hang that first loss.
Oh boy.
Didn't the team on this podcast already hand the Vikings their first loss of the season?
There's a certain team, you know.
Yeah, they did. He lost to a bird.
Oh damn!
I mean, I ain't throwing shots. You know what I'm saying?
I am. He live in a glass house, and I'm throwing big stones.
You know, just a 6-0 team, you know, from Philly.
Yeah, West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Trying to tell you, boy.
Oh man, let's jump into this day, man. We got Thursday on Amazon Prime, 8/15. We had a 4-3 Baltimore Ravens as they go down to Raymond James Stadium to take on the very struggling Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Oh, whoo-wee. D-Rec.
Yo.
Who you got in this game, man? Lamar or the GOAT?
Man, shit. The GOAT ain't really been doing GOAT things as of lately. You know, they're in a little offensive slump right about now.
Big giant facts.
And
was that Philly G?
I gotta go with Lamar on this one. I gotta take Lamar on this one.
Oh, you going with the Angry Bird?
shout out to Drew to the game on that one. Okay.
Yeah, shout out Drew to the game. Drew to the game.
Shout out Drew. I'm gonna roll with Drew on this one and take Lamar, and I think they're gonna win that one, and just they gonna keep the train rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate to pick against Tom Brady, but I beat him twice. But
I was gonna say you picked against him twice, bro.
We got one from him too.
He did.
You got one, but I got two.
Hey, he do that but screw us.
Well, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I know. Really,
We'll leave that alone. We'll leave that topic alone.
Right. Angry Birds of the Bucks.
All right, I want to send a shout out to the Carolina Panthers. After seeing something like that, like
I feel you.
A conflicted team, you just traded McCaffrey, show why you don't need him. You got Burns out there playing, showing people why he might be traded. I've grown to like Tom, but I'm gonna go against him on this one. I'm gonna pick Lamar in the Ravens. And it's not gonna be close. I think that it's gonna be like 38-10. Ravens. They're gonna go to Raymond James.
You think his offense will manage to get up 10 points?
Philly G been pretty spot on.
No
lately.
way that they're getting past Patrick Queen in that defense. The way they played the Browns, I'm telling you, if they play like that on Thursday,
that's a good point right there.
Dub for the Ravens.
Patrick Queen is a monster right now. That's a fact. Damn. Damn.
I got the Ravens.
Damn. Hey, Philly G been pretty spot on the picks, bro. Ain't gonna lie to you, been pretty spot on, man.
That last Thursday night game wasn't the close in the score when I had, but I did say it would be a good one.
Yeah. Good God. Mr. VP, man. The Angry Birds of the Bucks.
I'm gonna go ahead and make it a clean sweep, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Ravens. I think the Bucks are on the downward spiral. Tom Brady definitely need to retire after this year.
Yeah,
that's what I say, Mark.
I agree.
VP,
Mark on
can you do me a favor, VP?
What's up, man?
Can you put your hand on your forehead just to make sure you ain't running no high fever? Because you usually come out with some unorthodox pick and
you coming up with
out
some
of the blue.
logical answer.
You wait to Saturday. You wait to Saturday, goddamn.
You have like unorthodox. Even though a team is slumping, he'll still be like, you know what? I got faith in them.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with them, and somehow they end up winning too.
But he sees what we see. He's being logical on this one. Like, Ravens by freaking 28.
I don't know if it's gonna be a blowout, but I'm definitely taking Baltimore. As long as my boy Justice Hill can hang on to the ball, they should be all right.
What school you went to?
He went to Oklahoma State University. And he
you
got
gotta say it right
there too.
As long as you don't miss no wide open holes in this game, they should be straight.
Oh yeah, you gotta say it like how they say it on NBC.
You gotta say it correct.
They be like this. They be like this. Then they come up.
Be like D.
Justice Hill.
Come on now.
D. Oklahoma State University.
He can't miss
no hole like that. That was green grass all the way, bro.
He fumbled late in that game, and I was like, "Oh Lord."
I'm agree. You know what? I'm agree with all y'all, man, because Tampa's defense is a little bit shaky. They're not as good as we.
They get lit up.
Knowing them to be.
They haven't been the same since they Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, thank God they beat Dallas, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. After that Saints game, they've been on a downward spiral.
Teeter-tottering, bro.
When Max Kellerman said Tom Brady was gonna fall off a cliff, this is the year it's finally happening.
Yeah. Tom Brady, I don't believe Tom Brady ever had a losing season, and he is headed that way.
Yeah.
He's headed that way, bro. He's headed that way. I don't know which one of y'all said it, but I think Mark said it. It might be time for Brady to hang it up, man. Because Carolina, they were chasing him, and he was just so slow. Like you look like a 45-year-old man out there. Like No count. He looked like a 45-year-old man out there. Like it just wasn't.
Who was the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers that game?
PJ
PJ
Walker.
My man, PJ Walker, yo.
Temple
PJ
grad.
Walker.
He lit that
Temple
ass
grad.
up. He lit him up.
Temple
You see how
Former XFL MVP too.
Very true. Very true.
now y'all seen how their offense was run with PJ Walker compared to old tired, my foot hurt Baker Mayfield.
This is what I'm saying. Even your third string is better than your starter. I said it before, and I'll say it again. If Sam Darnold was not on IR, that's Sam's team. They are a better team with Sam Darnold. They should have never went and got Baker Mayfield.
I agree with Philly G.
I agree too.
I agree with Philly G.
And Marcus Mariota has
that.
proven me wrong a little bit. I have to admit that too.
I can say this too. I'm so happy the Giants did not go get him.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I don't know, man. I feel like I could be hyping up your coach, D-Rec, but I feel like an offensive mind like Brian Daboll might have been able to mold something with Baker Mayfield. It's a huge difference when a quarterback has a very good offensive-minded coach versus when they don't.
I give you that.
So I think it might be a different story if y'all had him. But damn, y'all looking good without him. So
Baker Mayfield's not bad though.
Nah,
right. He's not bad. He's not bad.
He's the opposite of the Derek Carr situation. Like just like with Derek Carr, he's had like a different head coach, a different offensive coordinator. Yeah. Almost every other year he's been in the league.
This
unlike with Derek, it's affecting him.
But Derek Carr absolutely consistent with that.
Right.
But you don't want to get comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very true. But this is the same Baker Mayfield.
You might not even be here next year.
They led the Cleveland Browns to the playoffs, something that ain't happened in
26 years.
26. And they was 11-5. It was 11, and then they knocked off their rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers, first round of the playoffs.
26 years. Mm-hmm. Around the same time, the Cowboys won their last Super Bowl.
Right. Cowboys fans.
Sorry.
Hyenas. I tell you, man. Hyenas, man.
I ain't going nowhere.
In Baker Mayfield's defense, too, the Browns ain't been looking too hot without him either, so I don't know.
Facts.
No, that is true.
That's what I said, bro.
And this is my opinion. But I think, as much as I love Jacoby Brissett, the way it's going, Watson's going to be starting when he gets back.
Oh, yeah.
Question, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not to mention that Watson's first game back is going to be in Houston against the Texans, so he got to. He got to.
Yeah,
I think he's going to go off. I know I'm looking ahead, but I think he's going to go off with Amari Cooper.
I just hope when he do come back that he's actually in game shape. I know 11 weeks is a long time to be away from actual live football. So I just hope he come back in shape and ready to play.
6-11. I'm gonna get the Browns.
6-11.
They're 2-5 right now. They're 2-5 right now.
Well, here's another. Since we're on the subject of the Browns, here's another feather in their cap too. They got Deshaun, and they got to make it work with him because they don't have too many first round picks coming up the next couple of years. They gave him all to Houston, so they definitely got to do something.
Yeah, got to do something in a hurry.
Yeah.
Like Jacoby got to win. He got to win some games, yo.
And you gave Deshaun all that money too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the money part. He ain't making much of nothing this year, but next year, that contract kick in.
Yeah, that's when it gets serious.
John Mechie's fight is going with cancer right now. We don't know what the Texans are going to look like next year.
Between the Texans already going to have a high first round pick because of their record as it stands right now.
I understand that. I'm saying he beats it or goes into intermission or remission. I mean,
no, I'm hyping them up. I agree with you. They get Mechie back. They already have a high first round pick of their own. And all the Browns extra picks. They're gonna be all right going forward.
Browns get some good picks next year.
With the Saints loss,
the Browns ain't got no picks.
Overall,
they got none.
No, like the Browns traded a majority of their first, second, and third round picks the next couple of years to
Oh,
Houston in exchange for Deshaun Watson.
that's
So
very
what I'm
true. I
saying
Yes,
is
they
seen that.
did.
Houston is set up.
And then they messed up when they got Amari Cooper. They traded.
They
They got
traded
The
a
fifth
sixth
round.
round.
their second
It,
or
no, it
sixth,
was a fifth round. It was a
The
fifth round pick.
look
yeah,
at the
fifth round
I thought it
Panthers.
was a sixth.
fifth and
Philly got like a lot of picks, but they traded McCaffrey for a
Well,
couple.
actually, with when they got Amari Cooper, they switched 6th round picks with the Cowboys, and they gave up a 5th round pick. So they, in the way you look at it, they got Amari Cooper for a 5th round draft pick.
Yeah.
Which is
which is a little bit of
wild.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of nothing.
Right.
Roll Tide,
Still.
which is wild.
Hey,
That's wild.
that it is.
That's fucking
Speaking
wild.
of roll tide, man, we're gonna switch gears and go on over to college football, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, right, that's right. We do cover college football, and it's coming to you right now, this second. Let's go.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of On the Mark. I'm your host, Young Mark. We're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it, man. One of the big goals that Deion Sanders had when he took the job at Jackson State was to bring attention and recognition to HBCU football across the country, and it looks like he is achieving that goal. It was announced on Sunday that ESPN College Game Day is going to make their way down to Jackson, Mississippi for the Tigers game this weekend against Southern University. So the eyes of the country are going to be on Jackson State. It's going to be a really good chance for Deion to show off his program and the work that he's done there and show the world what HBCU football is all about. So really happy for him. And this is a big win for not only Jackson State, but again, HBCUs and HBCU alumni all across the world. So shout out to Jackson State for that. Another thing, this kind of caught my attention when I came across it over the weekend. So now in the world of college football, players can now profit off of their name, image, and likeness. They can sign like endorsement deals and things like that with various companies. Nowadays, the NCAA finally legalized it. And in an interesting note, all but 3 teams in the top 25 rankings going into week 7 this past weekend, all but 3 of them had some of the largest NIL budgets in the country, meaning they had the pockets to give out as much money as they wanted to these young college athletes and their endorsements. Everybody but UCLA, Wake Forest, and Utah was ranked. So NIL is already in its first year of existence, already making a big difference for a lot of these schools. They're able to pay out a lot of money and get some really good players, and it's paying off for them on the field. So interesting to see if the NCAA decides to enact like a salary cap or something like that to try to level out the playing field. But definitely a big shout out to UCLA, Wake Forest, and Utah. Even though they don't have the biggest budgets for NIL, they're still making it work.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's good news. That's good news.
Yeah.
That's good news. That's good news. Word.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Wake Forest too, man. Shout out to them.
You come out of nowhere laughing and whatnot.
And I gotta brag on my team for a moment. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a happy homecoming for my beloved Oklahoma State University. My boys came away with a big win in homecoming on Saturday against their rivals, University of Texas. They won that game 41-34. I'm really happy for them because at one point during the first half, it was 31-17. I was cussing out my TV. I was like, man, what are we doing? And then the defense really stepped up in the second half, man. They only gave up 3 points the rest of the game. Offense got going and they were able to put up a number of points on the Texas defense, and they came away with the victory. But on a personal note, the stat line from the game that really, really impressed me Because you're thinking about it, these are young men, ages 18 to 22. They're young, they're fired up, they're emotional. But Coach Gundy, shout out to my man, Coach Gundy. He had them playing incredibly disciplined. Oklahoma State finished that game against Texas with 0 penalties called against them the entire game. Special teams, offense, defense, nobody gave up a single penalty all game. And we had backups in that game who were playing in the college football game for the first time in their career. So definitely shout out to Coach Gundy and the program that he's built out in Stillwater. He's been there for what feels like eons now, but can't imagine anybody else leading the Cowboys. So shout out to my boys, man. Go Pokes. Go Pokes.
No doubt.
Also got to give some recognition to my boy Bo Nix out in Oregon. The former Auburn quarterback transferred to Oregon. And in the first game of the season, man, they got their butts kicked by Georgia. Like, it was a blowout as soon as they took the field. But on Saturday, they had a top 10 showdown against UCLA. Bo Nix showed out. He finished the game, peep this. He went 22-28 for 283 yards and 5 total touchdowns. So salute to Bo Nix, man. He definitely did his thing on Saturday against UCLA, and the Ducks are rolling, man. They're looking like legitimate college football playoff contenders. So happy for him. And to wrap things up this week, I know my man Damian Lillard, fellow member of Raider Nation and proud Weber State alumni. I know he was shaking his head over the weekend at his alma mater. Weber State, they made history this weekend for all the wrong reasons. In their game against Montana State on Saturday, Weber State suffered their first loss of the season. They are now 6-1, but they gave up not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 safeties in a single game. That is an NCAA record. So
who does that?
they had 4 snaps go over their punter's head and result in safety. So shout out to them, man. They made history with that one. I don't know if that record will ever be broken. So they're in the history books, I guess. But to close things out, my question to the rest of you guys is, if you were the head coach of Weber State, what do you do? Like, do you go for it on 4th down? Do you change centers? Like, what do you do?
I just talked to him. I mean, like you said, they're between 18 and 22 years old. Stop doing dumb shit. Make sure that the ball gets to the dude. Like, make sure it gets to your punter. And it happens again. All right, you know what? You're benched. We're done.
Oh, shit.
Like,
the hell with that. The hell with that.
3 yards out. Like,
I'm going for it 4th down. Fuck that shit. I'm going for it. I don't care if it's 4th and 13. I don't care if we 4th. I don't care if I'm 4th and 13. I'm still going for it. I'm not going to have 4. It don't matter what it is. 4th down, I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm not trying to 4 safeties. Nah, you bugging. You bugging.
The ball went over the punter's head 4 times.
Holy shit. 4 safeties? Who does that in a game, bro? 4 safeties? I can't even fathom 2. But 4?
They in history. You know what I mean? I'd be like, we made history, guys. Now we're 6-1.
Yo, that oh, God.
That was their first loss of the season.
Oh, boy.
I did see the
4
video on
safeties.
Instagram.
God, man.
And I was watching it, and I'm like, how does that even happen?
Yeah. Is that even real?
Right. Like, I was looking, I'm like, this got to be a parody. Yeah. And when I looked at it, it was a CFB Fox. I was like, oh, shit, it's real.
I'm going for it. Coach, we going for it. That's it.
Look, and then they snap it over the head of the quarterback, bruh.
Panthers. What up, Chris?
Shout out to him.
What up, Chris?
What up, Chris?
Chris.
What's going on? That's all I got for on the mark this week, Coach.
Chris.
Back to you, my man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, baby.
On the Mark with Young Mark is brought to you by the Real to Sports Podcast.
Man, we appreciate Young Mark bringing us the college news and rumors like he always do. 4 safeties? What? That's unheard of. But bro, did y'all check out Oregon's uniforms? Them was fire.
Yeah, man.
Oregon has some sick uniforms. Them was fire, bro.
I hate
it pays to be in the same hometown as Nike. So
facts.
Pink John. I ain't really
Them
care.
was fire. Oregon. I mean,
care
shout out to Oregon.
I said outside of the pink color for like breast care awareness. I didn't.
Them was fire though. Them was fire. I rock that shit. I ain't even an Oregon fan, but that's that them was fire. You see,
they got like the worst green. I love green. Green is my favorite color, but they got like the worst green ever.
I wish your school would change up their uniforms every once in a while, man.
It's the same old number on the helmet.
As soon as y'all change y'all stuff, we'll change our stuff, okay?
Hey, got us 18 national championships, baby.
Hey, you talking to the wrong school,
got us
bro.
18 national championships, baby.
Hey, I could vibe with them Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, them
they gave me Kayvon Thibodeau.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go, baby.
There you go.
Good old Kayvon. Let's go.
I see your Knicks. He done ran. He trying to escape us. He took that beating from Alabama. He gonna get away from Auburn. Now he gonna go to Oregon.
He got his ass. He's like, no, I'm done with this.
He said, "Hell, I'm getting out of here."
Like, we're going to the corner. Hell, no, we're not.
Anybody that knows college football, though, like on some real talk, Auburn has a very like toxic football environment, and it's very hard to succeed there, yo.
Fucking trash.
Like when I say that joint is toxic, like
yeah. I can't stand Auburn. Half of my family is like Auburn, Alabama, mostly Alabama.
Host.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got to go through what you go through with the Auburn fans. Growing up, it was like, oh, I want to watch the Alabama game. No, we watching Penn State. Like, dang.
Yeah. I feel you.
No
it was either Auburn, Alabama.
Nothing.
Hell no. They don't even know if they're a war eagle or a tiger. They don't even know what they are. They don't know. They just don't know. We'll see y'all next month in the Iron Bowl. Auburn. We'll see y'all. Again, man, appreciate Young Mark with the college news and rumors, man. Let's get into some NFL scores and reviews. Let's go. All right, man. We got the news. We got the scores and the news and the rumors around the way here. We got the last Thursday. The Arizona Cardinals defeated the New Orleans Saints 42-34. The Baltimore Ravens, they got out of there with a field goal as they defeated the Cleveland Browns in the AFC North Division game, 23-20. Oof. The Carolina Panthers with an upset big victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Charlotte, North Carolina.
We rocking with you, Ho. We rocking with you.
The Cincinnati Bengals, the AFC champs, they beat the brakes off the Atlanta Falcons 35-17. The Dallas Cowboys, they defeated the Detroit Lions 24-6.
I smell that.
Detroit, you let me down.
They let you down too. After that Noah fumble, I was like, all right, y'all gotta win this game. You know
they put Noah in the air on that one, boy. I said, hey, Detroit came out hitting. They came out hitting, boy.
I was looking
they couldn't hit on the scoreboard.
Right.
I was looking for Mark Boyd to lay a licking on somebody.
Hey, look, man. One thing I'll say about this game, and me and Host was talking about it before the show. Dallas had a lot of like calls go for them, and
home cooking.
And I'm gonna put some of the blame on Coach Campbell real quick. I love him to death. I think he's a really great coach.
Yes.
There were a couple of calls in that game where,
Yes.
like, he should have either challenged or gone a different route.
I agree,
There was
Mark.
a goal line stand, lost 6 points because of the bad call and not challenging it. And then what made it even worse, like, they tried to, after they were denied the touchdown, they tried to do the hurry up offense and then fumbled on the next play. So
What
could go wrong, did go wrong for them. So.
Facts. Dave Campbell should have challenged. Oh my God, he should have challenged. Even Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen, he should have challenged. Man. He should have challenged that. But
he's a second-year coach, so
facts.
He learned.
He learning. But the Cowboys come up with a win, 24-6. The New York Giants, they go 6-1 as they defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-17. Shout out to you, D-Rick, the New York
Giants. You, Fabian. Thank you, Fabian Moreau, for that goal line stand. Thank you. Bro.
I love how for 1 week we don't play. All you bitches win. That's all right. We coming back.
Hold on. We was winning when you was playing.
Chest out.
What the hell you mean?
D-Rack is an exception, but them other two bitches in the basement.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Go ahead.
You're right.
Speaking of one of them, the Washington Commanders with a upset victory.
Right.
They get an upset victory as they beat the Green Bay Packers 23-21.
Everybody's
hey, Jay on the track, man. I don't know what's going on with your team, bro, but you're going to have to make an appearance or something. Yeah. You got to talk to A-Rod. He got to get this together.
Jets beat them. Everybody's been beating them. And we played them this season, too. I can't wait.
Excuse me, Philly G. We started it.
Oh,
did y'all?
Yeah, we beat them in London.
Vicky Guerrero for a moment, yo.
Actually,
wait, I almost forgot.
We beat them in London.
Yeah.
We was the first New York team to beat them.
And then the Jets whoop their ass.
And then the week later, they lose to the Jets.
Now Washington, and then they got to play us at some point. Bro, what have you got to lose?
Hey.
Aaron Rodgers, apparently.
Hey, I just want to say there was somebody on the Real to Sports podcast that some people have called unorthodox that picked the Washington Commanders to win that game.
Oh my God!
You did.
So,
you did.
You did. See, you living up to your name, VP.
He gave a logical damn.
And we're gonna get to that in just a few seconds here. We got the an AFC South division game. The Tennessee Titans, they defeated the Indianapolis Colts 19-10.
As expected.
They swept them. That's a season sweep.
That's a season sweep. That's right. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Man, they done played them twice already?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Las Vegas Raiders get back on track as they defeat the Houston Texans 38-20.
You should give the Giants a little bit of credit for that, because I did tell you, or if you bye week, you was gonna get back on track.
I did say that too. Did I say that too?
I told you that. You're gonna get back on track against Houston.
We both said that. And then y'all was talking about, nah, man, last time we did that, they beat us down.
No, I ain't say it.
No, that was me. I was the one.
Mark said.
I was the one that brought up the fact that we hadn't won the game after our bye week in 5 years. But I still picked us to win, and I'm glad we did. But, Coach, can I ask y'all a quick question about that Colts game real quick?
Yes, sir.
In the aftermath of that game, Matt Ryan got benched for the rest of the season in favor of former Texas quarterback Sam Ehlinger.
That's very
true. The question I have for y'all is, who's more at fault for this, Matt Ryan or the Colts?
You said coach or Colts?
The Colts, like the team overall.
The organization?
Matt Ryan leads the league in sacks and interceptions.
That line is like thin paper.
What
I mean by that is they're not blocking. That's what I saw, but it's also his fault. He's holding on to the damn ball too long whenever he's back there to throw.
I think both of them got to take ownership in this. Matt Ryan, veteran, he should play better than that.
You don't
Matt Ryan has played in the Super Bowl on a high level. He should be playing better than that.
Yeah, and at Super
he has
Bowl
a better team. He has a better team than what he got with the Falcons. He should be playing a lot better. But also the Colts need to get him a little bit more. I wouldn't say dogs, but he just need to get him a little bit more protection because we all know Matt Ryan is what 37 years old. Yep. 36, 37. He's still talented. He still can throw the ball.
He's been around for a minute.
But he just got to get some protection because it's just not all his fault. And he's not a guy that's going to make moves with his legs. No.
Well, that's why I said
Matt Ryan is up here.
That offensive line is not giving him time, but he's holding on to the ball too long.
Man, they don't have a Jeff Saturday.
Together, yes, you're going to be leading in sacks.
They got Ryan Kelly from Alabama.
Man, one person.
It's true. They do. Yeah.
Will not make the line.
The Colts gonna have to, this season. The Colts gonna have to go and rebuild.
I mean, they've been rebuilding since old boy left.
No, I'm talking about the offense.
They've been a quarterback carousel since Andrew Luck retired.
Yeah, big time.
Hell.
One last question I
Luck,
got for y'all.
Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, and now Matt Ryan.
They might as well go ahead and try to strike gold again. Marvis Harris.
They had Brian Hoyer too.
100%. Yep, and Brian Hoyer.
Hoyer.
They had Hoyer, and they had Brissett too.
Yeah, that's true. What you got, Mark?
So one last question on that subject. Then next season, Matt Ryan gonna be 38. Do you think another team's gonna give him a chance, or you think this is gonna be it?
I don't think this is it for him, but he damn sure ain't gonna be a Colt, and he probably be a free agent. I'm gonna be real with you, at the rate that it's going.
Something tells me, and I might be wrong on this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If a team do give him one more shot, he might end up in Seattle.
You think so?
That's a worse offensive line than what he got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, I'm gonna go unorthodox with this here. There's two teams that Matt Ryan, I wouldn't say he'll be a starter, but he'll be a great backup for. Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. Matt Stafford with the Rams. Those two. He needs to be on a good team. How can I say this? He needs to be on a good team to show the rest of his talent. Because again, we all know Matty Ice. That back in the day, Matty Ice, blah 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 blah. And he was good. I ain't gonna lie to you, he was good.
I feel like he still has that spark in him.
But he's Julio.
I won't say he needs Julio. He needs somebody that can play like Julio when he was in his young age.
Like anybody, if you get them some good talent, get some good receivers. I think look at Matt Stafford. He won a Super Bowl last year, but he sucked with Detroit. He goes over to the Rams. A high-powered offense team, and boom, pow, he's a Super Bowl champion. It can happen the same way with Matt Ryan. I wouldn't say Matt Ryan going to lead a team like Matt Stafford, no, but he can definitely be a great backup. And start right now. He needs to start tutoring these young quarterbacks that's coming out of the league. Somebody like Malik from Tennessee. Tannehill's pretty much out of there, right?
I think so.
I mean,
that could be a possible landing spot too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't think about Tennessee.
Tannehill turned Tennessee around. I think they might stick with him a little bit longer, but he'll have it, like you said, he'll have a shot to like kind of mentor a little bit with Sam Ehlinger going
same
forward,
way Joe Flacco doing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's time for him to starter now. Andy Dalton went from starter to now he's back up to Jameis Winston. So these older quarterbacks need to start doing that.
But Andy's career, the thing was, I always liked Andy, but I always said if he stays in Cincinnati, his career is just gonna keep going down. He is their historic quarterback in history or whatever. He has cards and stuff like that.
All-time winning. He crushed Boomer Esiason record.
Winning.
Crushed it. Ken Anderson too. He crushed that.
They didn't really win like that, but all right.
Burrow's gonna take it in like 4 years. 4 years.
Bury
Yeah.
it. He's gonna burrow it.
Yeah. Where we at? The Raiders. The Raiders over the Texans.
Yes, sir.
The New York
Las Vegas,
Jets.
baby.
Word. The New York Jets, man, they defeated the Denver Broncos 14-9. Shout out to the Jets,
Going on
man.
that
The
mile.
Jets
I'm
are
actually
good.
16-9.
16-9.
That
What did
victory
they do?
cost them.
Watch. I actually watched that game.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing else to
16-9.
watch. That's why.
Shout out to the
Nothing else to
Jets, man.
watch.
The
We
Jets
had
are 5-2,
the
man.
49ers on. That's what we
Who?
had.
I looked at. I watched
God.
some of the Chiefs. I did watch some of the Chiefs San Francisco game, but
Well, let's
after-
let's go there. That is a game of the week. Let's go there. The game of the week. Let's review that real quick. We got Kansas City Chiefs versus the they went to Levi Stadium to take on the San Francisco 49ers, and the Chiefs beat the brakes off them actually. San Francisco 49ers by the score of 44-23. I seen that game.
McCaffrey got off though.
Yeah, he did. McCaffrey did good. He did good. I totally agree with you, Mark. He did good. And I told y'all the way that offense is, I knew they was gonna put him in the flats. I know he's gonna catch a lot of flat passes.
Man,
He's gonna use him like a Marshall Faulk.
I had Juju on the bench and I could have won.
No, you talking about fantasy.
It's bullshit. Yeah. Gave me 25, man. Oh.
Juju got off.
He'll be all right.
I'm looking.
That was his best game in a couple of years too.
I'm gonna say it like this. Yeah, I'm turning over a new leaf this year, but Kansas City is good.
What?
Yeah,
What?
they're good.
Say that again.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, man, they're good, bro.
Wake the hell up. Yeah.
Hey man, I'll say what
They're
hosts
good,
don't
man.
want to say, bro. Kansas City's a good team. Don't get it twisted, but they're not good enough to beat the Raiders though.
Mark,
They need referee help to do
Mark,
that.
I
So,
love you, but weren't you the one that picked the Chiefs over your Raiders?
hey,
Oh,
bro, I did.
He
And
tried to
going
do it.
into that game, I did. Hey, going into that game, I'll admit it. I did pick them, but after watching that game, we came out, hit them in the mouth, and we were referee calls away from literally winning that game.
We set the blueprint. We
I
set the
don't
blueprint to
give a
beat them, bro.
damn if my team is 4-11-1, which they were. I'm still picking them.
Hey, I'm trying to win that King of the Mountain, dog. If that one a factor, I would have picked them. I would've
You
picked the
wild.
Raiders.
That one game got him over.
You trying to sell your soul for the King of the
That
Mountain.
one game got him over. That's
Wow.
crazy. D-Rec, what you think about that Chiefs game, man? Chiefs and 49ers.
turned that shit off after I seen they was up 30 or something. I turned the shit off. I did. It's like I was. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. I was going back and forth between that game and the Jets game.
Oh my god.
So I went to the Jets game just to see what they was doing, and the Jets was doing their thing. I flipped back. Kansas City done scored again.
I was too busy in
I
my
was like, you know what?
celebrations of the Phillies.
I was like, this is outrageous. I'm like, good lord. And then they get I think it's Joey Bosa. That's his name.
Yeah, Bosa. He put
Nick.
Mahomes on his ass though.
Bosa got called for the same. He got flagged for the same call
It's
back
Nick
to back
and-
plays. Nick Bosa, whatever his fucking name is. Joey Nick.
They both
Joey
wear
the
number
Chargers.
97 and play on the West Coast.
Exactly.
Can't go wrong.
Joey the
Well,
Chargers.
Okay.
We know what you
Nick
mean.
Bosa with the 49ers, right?
Right.
Yes, and Joey's with the Chargers.
Okay. He got called. He got flagged for the same play, same call, 2 plays in a row, back to back. I was like, yeah, y'all got the refs under the payroll, and I didn't see where he neutral zone infraction twice. Come on now.
That hard count, bro.
Yeah.
That hard count.
No, but they showed the replay. They saying like the way he lined up, he was already over the ball. His hand, one of his hands his hand, the hand that he had in the dirt was over the ball. I'm like, wow, y'all really want the Chiefs to win this game.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Y'all really want them to win this game.
Like it. Didn't really. But
Christian McCaffrey,
Kansas City, man. Kansas City, bro. Kansas City.
C-Mac did it. C-Mac did his thing in his debut. He did fairly well.
I think that he'll do better.
I want to see how C-Mac really does when he gets that the offensive down packed. When he truly understands his role and what he's supposed to do in that offense. Mm-hmm. I really would like to see how it helps them.
I think that
it also took Debo out of the backfield too,
which is gonna be good for him.
So my whole thing is
speak on that.
They have, in my opinion, I think that they have a two-headed monster between him and Wilson Jr. When Wilson's on, he can get going. Like you can really do something. Adding CMC to the mix, man. I think the 49ers can turn it around.
Yeah.
Despite Jimmy G messed up. As much as I love Jimmy G, he's a cool ass name, but bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you can't throw in double coverage. It's Cardinal sin.
Just throwing it. You're not Patrick Mahomes. You don't just throw the ball up there and hope for the best. You can at least scramble or throw it out of bounds.
Very true.
Make sure it's in the area.
At least I want to go back on Wilson. What you said about Wilson, good running back, man. I like he gets real small. Yeah. He gets real small hitting the hole. That's good. Somebody talking well as far as
if they can use both of them, like if they can use CMC for like, I guess like on first to third downs or something like first to second downs or whatever.
Yeah.
Add Jeff Wilson in there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Give him a hole and see him work.
Right.
You know.
Shout out to Chiefs, man. They played a good game. I mean,
and Juju is just
third down, man. They trouble, man. They trouble when it comes to third down. You really got to put your foot on that when you play Kansas City.
You're doing this without Hill. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I think that was National Tight Ends Day. Never heard that before, but National Tight Ends Day. They put George Kittle and Travis Kelce on a pedestal, but Travis, both of them got off. Both of them had good games. So
they ended up with the same.
Yeah,
I'm sure that all of our teams had
same amount of catches and the same amount of yards.
Right, absolutely.
But what I like about them too is that before the game started, they actually embraced each other. It's like I respect what you're doing, even though we both play the same position.
Right.
But it's just that mutual respect for one another.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
The respect, you know?
Word.
Like, as a fan, I would never tell you this, D-Rec, but now I'm going to tell the world it. I was a Jeremy Shockey fan when he was with the Giants.
Everybody was.
Number 80. Let's go.
Yeah, I like Jeremy Shockey too.
Him and Brent Stiller, like my favorite.
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
I was mad we traded him and then he went to the damn Saints.
Yeah, nothing wrong with like another player from other team. Justin Jefferson is my favorite wide receiver.
Man, fuck JJ.
Mine's growing up.
My favorite running back.
Dak Prescott, one of my favorite quarterbacks, bro. I like Dak Prescott.
He was almost underrated.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the man has hit the building. That man's name is Drunk.
What up, man?
Drunk.
What up, baby?
Yeah. Took every bit of sense of Juju body not to dance ways.
Facts.
Oh, Drunk coming through, man. Appreciate Drunk, no doubt.
Definitely.
Hey, the next game we didn't get at, man, but it's, the surprising Seattle Seahawks. They defeated the Los Angeles Chargers 37-23. Now, I did not see this game, but I did see the highlights.
I saw the end of it.
Drunk.
It was good, man.
What up,
my
Drunk?
dude? Hey, Geno Smith is. Wait a minute, Geno Smith. Geno Smith is balling out, bro. Geno Smith
Yeah.
balling out, bro. He's doing his thing. Let me look up his stats real quick. What he did. He went 20 for 27 with 210, 2 touchdowns, and an INT. That's basic. That's a basic quarterback stat, right, Mark? That's a basic stat line for a quarterback.
Yeah.
20 for 27 is pretty good in the NFL.
Yeah, man, he did his thing. Kenneth Walker, the running back, went off.
He
had
had
a huge
Both of
game.
those two.
Yeah,
those
he went
touchdowns
off.
that
He had
ran,
168.
Oh my god! And
With
I
two
said
touchdowns.
he came out of Michigan State, and y'all let him like many teams passed on him.
Yeah, he went the hell off. Justin Herbert went off too. He had 293. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
I just wanted to say, since we're on the topic of this game, on behalf of the Real to Sports podcast, I definitely want to send well wishes and speedy recovery to J.C. Jackson, man. He suffered a torn patella tendon, man. He's done for the year. So
yeah, that's a fact.
Hate that for him.
Yeah, hate that for him, man. All pro cornerback, shut down. One of the best cornerbacks in the past couple of years. Defensive player of the year. I mean, the dude was nice.
I was trying to figure out what was
in the
going on with
rebirth.
the Chargers defense. Then I saw that news, and I was like, "Oh man, that's a big hit for them."
Facts.
Hope that he's okay
In the rebirth for Geno.
as well, to where he can get back on the field next year.
We could be.
Right.
But that's
To drunk question, we could be.
yeah.
This
And
could be
also,
the rebirth of Geno.
Brees Hall tore his ACL, so the Jets made a trade for James Robinson, and they got him.
Very good pick.
Yeah,
I definitely, it's a very good pickup.
Brees Hall was
But he's also been nursing a sore knee injury too.
Facts. Facts.
So,
trade deadline November.
I mean, hopefully, I hope it does work for them.
Next Tuesday.
You can always trade.
Geno, to go back to Drunk's question, Geno's just doing good. Geno is a type quarterback now in his career that he's just gonna play it game by game.
Yeah,
Just game by game. He just want to.
think
Right
he's-
now, they lead the
he's been
division.
humble.
Yeah, very, very humble, and I like that about Geno. Yeah,
Geno,
And they lead the division with a 4-3 record.
yes, sir.
yeah.
who?
The Seattle
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
And you call the
Everybody-
Argentine trash? Look at that shit.
Who said that? Who said
All
y'all
the-
trash?
Y'all did.
No, MC. Yeah,
Y'all
he's
said our
trash.
division was trash. No, I'm talking about before the season.
I
Before
never
this
said
season.
that.
We got the most wins in our division.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I never said that. I said we had the best division. We had the most on paper. We do,
Oh,
but
okay.
y'all
It
y'all
didn't come out
proving
that way though.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
a
add
definite.
exactly.
That's a definite, boy. On paper, your division, I would not want to play anybody in your division on
Our
paper.
division's still up for grabs, man.
And then look, you actually
It
play
is.
them like Denver or the Chargers, and it's like maybe it's not that bad.
Word. Drunk said
Yeah.
I just had the most
Yeah.
preseason hype. I mean, there you go. You right, Drunk.
Yeah.
You ain't lying, boy. They were hyped up like a motherfucker. I ain't say nothing either.
He got to get on this show one day, bro.
You ain't lying. Drunk be hitting all, but Drunk be killing it. I guess it's safe
Drunk,
to say Pete Carroll wasn't the pro. Oh my lord, boy! God damn, Drunk boy.
Can I dive in on that real quick? Coach,
Yes,
if you
sir.
don't
Go
mind?
ahead. Go ahead, man. Drunk killing it tonight.
Yeah.
So rumor has it
Rumor has
it was Russell Wilson's ego that was causing a lot of the issues in Seattle. Like he was trying to do too much because he desperately wanted to be league MVP. And that's where like kind of the whole let Russ cook movement started. He was trying to go off to win that MVP, but he never got. And he just felt Russell was trying to do his thing, and then he also felt pissed when the Seahawks were scouting like they should. They were scouting quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Sean Watson. He felt some type of way about that. So from the reports that I've heard so far, man, it sounds like Russell's ego is what was messing things up in Seattle. And now that he's gone, you're seeing him flourish. And it's kind of not surprising because a lot of his former teammates, even Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas, have been low-key trashing him on social media. So
yes, sir.
but it's showing in Denver, bro. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, it's leaking out.
That it is.
I agree with Philly G on that. It's definitely leaking out in that situation. But shout out to the Seahawks, man. They're doing great. It's good.
Yeah, man.
We didn't see it. We did not see it. I definitely did see it with Gino. But again, to go back to Drunk's thing, Gino is just a quarterback to me. I just think that he's going day by day. Day by day. He ain't trying to be, he ain't trying to lead the league. He ain't trying to set the world on fire. He's just trying to go game by game, game by game. And I can't blame him for that. Like Mark said, he's very humble. Very humble. So
Which is
yeah,
good.
I mean, all his experiences, like playing in the New York teams, and then his experience with the Chargers, has definitely humbled him.
Yeah, and shout out to him, man. He's doing a great job. Hope he keep it up.
Yeah, man.
This not game, Sunday. He gonna keep it up.
12 man.
I don't know, bro. That's a revenge game for him, bro.
The G-Man is coming through to that 12th man. Okay, G-Man coming.
Y'all cut him.
All right, yeah, y'all don't want to cut him.
Yeah, y'all gonna piss him off by looking at the logo.
Whatever. He got to deal with the G-Man.
Word. Next game, man, we had the Pittsburgh Steelers. They took on the Miami Dolphins, but they came up short. The Dolphins won 16-10.
The return of Tua. And I like Tua is definitely a game changer for the Dolphins because without him, they stink. That offense, I like that. I like McDaniels. I like his calling. I like Tua's the only left-handed quarterback in the league, right? So no,
I like
Lamar Jackson left-handed.
No, he's not. Lamar right-handed, dog.
Right-handed.
Lamar.
Wait, is he tripping?
Tua's
Tua's
the only left-handed quarterback in the league.
He stepped back like this.
And I like how McDaniel. I like how McDaniel uses that it's a low key over the top slot. They just doing it bam bam bam. And I like how they do that because when you're left handed, man, the ball kind of awkward or whatever coming out. But I like McDaniels. I like his play calling. Pittsburgh. Kenny Pickett. Growing pains. Kenny Pickett is definitely gonna be starting next year, hands down. When he's in there, they play much better. Real quick, Tua is a game changer. Waddle is a beast. Tariq is gonna do his thing. I like the play calling. They're using Tua strength, and he just plays. I wouldn't say dink and dunk, but he throws good. He's great over the middle. He throws those slants on point.
His offensive line is giving him protection too.
There you go.
Giving him that giving him that opportunity to throw the ball. That offensive line is helping, and they defense is definitely good too.
Yeah, and they keep it protection because Tua's a little guy. He's a little guy, so I mean, that's good. It's good for Miami. Y'all could dive into that Dolphins game, Dolphins and Steelers.
I watched a piece of it, and
I got a question for y'all. With Tua back, is it now a three-way race in the AFC East?
Fuck no, it's still Jets and Bills. That's my opinion. I don't know about anybody else's.
I think Miami gonna take the reins back.
Nah, it's gonna come down.
I think it's definitely a 3-team
Jets
race.
might take it.
The
way that the Jets are playing.
Not down on the Jets, but the Jets they still young. Remember? Remember that wave I was telling you about?
Right, the way
Miami Dolphins are young too. I mean, aside from
the Dolphins got a little bit more experience.
I get that.
Yeah.
But I see the Jets steamrolling.
I think Buffalo got it, and then Miami or New York, depending on who has the better record, can sneak into the playoffs as well.
That is true. I can see that. And the Jets actually got the tiebreaker over Miami because they did beat them
as of right now.
But you got to look at it like, and it's not to tear them down, but the Jets is a type of team. They're doing good right now, but any second they can self-destruct.
That is true.
Any second.
That is true.
I'll say
Better
to the Jet
they have
fans
a
out
better
there,
chance.
to the Jet fans out there, we're not wishing that on y'all. Y'all doing good, but
I hope they succeed.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that they not. I'm just saying they have a better chance to self-destruct than the Dolphins do. The Dolphins is a little bit more established than the Jets.
Host, I'll say this. This is going to be, going forward, this is a prove-it season for the Jets now, like the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Can they keep up the momentum and the success without Breece Hall being in the backfield?
Ooh,
if they can keep it going.
Good question.
If they can keep it going without him, then that's kind of like the proof that I need to kind of say confidently they're going to be okay, that they can make the playoffs. If they start to falter a little bit, then that'll just show, hey, they're almost there, but they're just not ready quite yet.
Right.
Drunk is drunk.
You tripping, drunk.
Yeah, I know. How about an Eagles versus Jets Super Bowl? There's a lot of green going on.
Hey, drunk, I did ask that question. What happens if it's a New York Super Bowl? I did ask that.
A dream is a fantasy.
Didn't y'all have one already, though? Against
No.
Buffalo?
Yeah.
Buffalo
and the
Buffalo.
Yeah,
ACL injury
we beat
bro,
Buffalo
because I was
Yeah,
enjoying his
New York
success like it was my own. Facts. Breece Hall was doing. I said in the draft, direct. When I don't know if you remember, I said in the draft, Breece Hall was a beast. That was a great pickup from Iowa. Are you kidding me? The Jets. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it 1,000 times. The Giants and the Jets did great in the 2022 NFL draft, bro, and it's proven right now.
Yeah,
it is proven right now.
Devin Neal, okay?
Yeah, MCL injury. He's out the week.
Yeah, he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out for 3 weeks. He got a strained MCL. Thank you, God, that it wasn't worse, but he'll be sidelined for about 3 to 4 weeks, which will put him back.
Players like they're my children. That shit almost
he'll come back around Thanksgiving when we gotta play the Cowboys.
Say that again.
I love my players from Alabama so much that when they get hurt or something, it feels like one of my children are getting hurt. So I almost shed a tear when I heard that he got hurt.
Oh, so you know what I want to say, right?
Man.
You know what I want to say, right?
Shoot. What you got?
So, your boy Leatherwood, man, what happened, bro?
I ain't shedding a tear for that motherfucker. He didn't get hurt. he just played bad. That's it. Like, come on.
Where you went to the Bears?
He went where?
He played it down all season.
Oh,
he hasn't played yet.
Yeah, I think he did go with the Bears. I think he did go to the Bears.
He went to the Bears.
They need to give up Roquan Smith. We interested.
He disappeared on the face of the earth.
Bruh, listen, I ain't got nothing to say about Leatherwood, but everybody else that did play, Evan Neal, for example, who actually did play up until his injury. Listen,
and was doing his thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, he'll be back. Evan Neal will be back. He'll be back by the time we play the Cowboys.
It's gonna be back in time by the time you play us.
Oh, he'll be full. He'll be fully healthy by the time
fully healthy. You. I don't want to hear no excuses.
I don't want to hear no excuses either. When you lose, you better show up, Philly G.
Remember, miracles do happen. They happen a lot.
Right, and you on a 6-0 miracle season right now.
You still hurting from Deshaun Jackson?
Oh
no. I don't feel Deshaun DJ.
All of a sudden, we got a NFC East battle up in here real quickly here.
Welcome to another edition of World War East, brought to you by the Great Sports Podcast.
Right. Well, let's go to we're gonna go to the last game here. Monday night. This is last night. Holy smoke almighty. The Chicago Bears beat the bejesus off the New England. They went to Gillette and beat the bejesus. The Bears beat the bejesus off the New England Patriots 33-14, man.
Yes.
Holy
that was that's a historic feat. Side note, that was the very first time in Bears history that they've gone to New England and won. They never beat the Patriots in the Patriots home stadium until last night.
Yeah.
Well, Gillette is a hard place to play in.
Mac Jones was benched.
What?
Yeah.
He was benched. He threw one goddamn interception. Like if he went 185 with an INT. It was first half. And the crowd, they're going for Bailey Zappi.
Oh,
Belichick in a little bit of dilemma here.
His first three, Mac Jones' first three possessions. First possession, drove them down the field, touchdown. Second possession, same thing, drove them down the field.
I agree, Drunk.
Touchdown.
I agree, Drunk.
Third possession is when he threw the interception.
Yeah.
The touchdowns were scored by Bailey Zappi, not by
Bailey Zappi did.
Not by
Bailey
Mac.
Zappi came in and he don't get me wrong, he came in and he set a whole different tone. The crowd was calling his name. He threw some great passes, but after that he went the drizzling shits. And I'm gonna tell you this, like Drunk said, that Belichick, I don't think he was thinking because that was bad. It's basically like they shitting on Mac Jones.
yeah, like it's stunning on the motherfucker.
That wasn't good because that right there just took Mac Jones' confidence from here to there.
I doubt that because
I'm a slightly disagree.
We know.
I agree with that.
When you make a mistake in a football game and your coach take you out, one mistake, and your coach take you out in the first half.
Belichick though, bro.
Like, for a third string, for you wait a minute, you the starter, and your third string quarterback comes in to replace you off of one mistake. You think your confidence is not going to go down?
He's still looking for the next Tom Brady.
The reason why I disagree with you, host, Mac Jones in high school had an incredibly tough coach. He played for Nick Saban in Alabama, another incredibly tough coach, and he's playing under Bill Belichick, another incredibly tough coach
at Alabama.
So with that being said, given the coaches that he's played for, I feel like your confidence almost got to be bulletproof to make it through them three coaches. So it might hurt him a little bit, but I don't think it went like down to the basement. And I think the real bigger issue here for New England, I've said this all year, and I hate not being proven right. This is kind of like the worst thing you can do for a second-year quarterback is have a former defensive coordinator calling plays for him. Like Belichick, when they lost McDaniels, I don't know what the hell Belichick was thinking, but he should have gone out and gotten a legitimate offensive coordinator to call plays for that offense. You need somebody that can nurture that young quarterback. And right now, Matt Patricia ain't it. Like, why you got a defensive guy calling plays for your offense? That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, it don't. Not at all.
And the special teams.
And I get what Drunk is saying, but with that being said, Mac has gone through this before, like Mark was just saying. I think that this is going to build him up. It's going to probably piss him off, but it's going to piss him off for the better.
I'm about to get real. Mark.
Oh,
Lord.
What's up?
What if I replace you as VP and bring in a new guy to take your spot? How would you feel?
Taking on the chin.
You're taking on the chin. You're taking on the chin. You're taking on the chin, but behind closed doors, you're gonna be like, damn, what I do? Bro?
He gonna be cussing you out behind closed doors.
No, see,
you're human. You're human, Mark. You're human. You're gonna think that way.
But remember, I prepared myself for that because I had a nightmare a couple months ago that I got fired. So I'm prepared for that.
You had a nightmare about that? You had a nightmare about
I legit, and I texted Aaron, bro. I was like, yo, I had a dream that you fired me.
Nah, bro. But I'm just saying the principality about it. If I bring somebody in, like Mark, you gotta, hey, bro, you gonna be like, man, what I done? Damn,
you're gonna ask that question, but
you're gonna think
if this was Justin Fields, I would agree with you 100%. His confidence would be in the toilet. But just for whatever reason, I just feel like because it's Mac Jones, he gonna be all right just because of who he's had to deal with. But he is gonna be asking himself those questions, though. I mean, but it's on the tape. You know, it's not like it was something like that was done out of the blue.
Facts.
Like he was playing pretty bad when he was in there. So
That one is making me laugh.
One bad take and host saying, "Hey VP, we catch it." See, you see exactly. You see what I'm saying, Mark?
I'll admit that would kind of piss me. It wouldn't fucking my comedy. It pissed me off.
It don't matter. You're a human being. You got those. You have
That's
those
true.
feelings. You're gonna feel pissed. You're gonna feel defeated. You're gonna be like, and then the next day, after you calm down, you're like, damn, what the hell did I do?
And
Maybe
then
I
you
need
stay
to do
high
this
to me.
right.
What's going on?
Yeah. And then when you go somewhere else, you're gonna be better than what you was over here. You see what I'm saying? It's like that, man. It is disrespect, and I agree with Drunk.
Don't bring out that
It is disrespect.
Mac Jones at Alabama.
That's Mac Jones. They invested it. They went high in the draft to get him. Okay.
Actually, they did. He fell to him.
10th. He went 10th.
He went 15.
He went 15th, bro.
15? Okay.
Yeah, they stayed at 15.
Was Devontae Smith. That's how I know. Number 10 was Devontae.
Belichick gave this man the keys to the city, bro, after Cam Newton. He got rid of Cam Newton. He brought in Mac Jones. He gave Mac Jones the keys to that team. They invested in Mac Jones. Mac Jones led them to 10-7 in his rookie season to the playoffs.
I gotta go.
And got his ass whooped by the goddamn Buffalo Bills.
Don't matter. That's true. 47-14. I get that. But
he got his
Jones,
ass tossed.
He led the team to the playoffs. They adjusted. They invested in him. Mac Jones is the guy.
He's been injured as well.
It don't give a shit.
Too.
Bro, if Mac Jones had hurt his ankle, we would have never heard of Bailey Zappi.
I can agree with you, host, because they did invest in him, because look at the weapons that they put on the team for him. Yeah, they built that team for him, not Zappi. They built the team for him.
What?
So I kind of understand how Mac Jones feel right now, because he kind of showed his feelings on the sideline, the way he was looking. Mm-hmm. And from what I heard today, they trying to bring it up as if like Bill Belichick had a plan that he was going to go into the game, the Monday night game, and play both quarterbacks. But then that was a plan he already had.
You got to find out the truth from the source. But if it is some truth to it, I don't know about y'all, but I probably would say, fuck it. I want to go somewhere else.
You never expose your quarterback, man. Just like with the whole Denver thing, look, you go talk to Russell Wilson behind the scenes. Don't yell at him and stuff like that in front of everybody in the cameras, because immediately the media gonna take it somewhere else. Just like with the other night with Kyler Murray. He went to his coach, he's yelling at his coach, and guess what? They took it somewhere different.
Yep.
You know, you just can't do it. Belichick, man, that can kill Mac Jones' career, his fan base, all that stuff. I just think it was a bad move. Bro. I'm not a Mac Jones. I mean, I'm a Mac Jones fan, Alabama, whatever. But
you said what you said. Stay on that side.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just think it was bad.
It's still roll tide,
man. All day.
It definitely was, Mac. But I still think Belichick did him dirty in the offseason.
Who's that?
That's what I just said. He's looking for another Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But he had that.
You're never gonna find another Tom Brady. Like
but he had it though.
Mac Jones.
That's a lot of why put so much pressure on him? Mac Jones showed that he could be that franchise quarterback for them.
Yes.
But Belichick effed it up by not giving him a legitimate offensive coordinator.
He fucked it up, as Mark wants to say.
Whatever struggles Mac Jones, not like for real, whatever struggles Mac Jones has this season, I put entirely on the shoulders of Bill Belichick. You should have gotten a legitimate offensive coordinator for him.
Yeah. So
if Mac Jones, and I pray it don't happen, but if Mac Jones' career in New England get effed up, it's Belichick's fault. And 1,000% it's his fault.
Belichick needs to start taking the blame
Yeah.
for some of these things that are going on in New England.
Yeah.
Ever since Tom Brady left, it's just been downhill from there. But even before that, there were some seasons where when they didn't win the Super Bowl, they always wanted to blame Tom Brady or the team. You never say Bill Belichick did this wrong or Bill didn't do this. He's going to end up losing his job soon if it keeps going the way that it's going, especially after last night.
Well, it's gonna run him out. It probably. I
I
don't think he'll lose his job.
I don't think Kraft will fire him.
No, hell no. It just run him
I
out.
think-
It just be like, I am done.
Yeah, I think he would just retire. He pull a Bill
Yeah.
Parcells, but I don't think.
Yeah, there you go. You're exactly like Parcells did. Like, I'm out of here.
I love how
Fans
he
ain't-
turned. He's like,
Fans ain't feeling you. Like, okay, all right, enough. All right, I'm out. So, hey, man, I love it. I love the debate. We went over, man. We said we weren't gonna hold y'all, but man, we just passionate football fans, man. We just passionate. It's definitely a great discussion. We got one more for drunk. All right, let's get one more and we'll take it on home, man. Do y'all agree that team plays more energized with Zappy than Mac Jones? Because I heard that all last night. Of course, Zappy. And the reason why is because when you're doing good, fans are going to be with you. It's like the Raiders. It's like the Raiders with Marcus Mariota when he came in and he threw a touchdown to Darren Waller. Everybody's like, "Oh snap, man! Bring in Mariota." As soon as Derek Carr was doing bad, it's just fans. All those fans, we want to win.
so
That's all we want to do.
Players too. Players want to win too.
That
They know
ain't-
Yeah, we
how-
want to win too. But you can't replace nobody off of one little. Come on
Yes,
now.
you can.
You can, but it's not good. It's not good for them, especially when you're investing into them. Let me use real quick. Let me appreciate you, drunk. Appreciate you, baby. Same way with Daniel Jones. Okay, Daniel Jones last year stunk up the joint. Now fans is happy. Now they winning. Now fans is like, oh, keep Daniel Jones. Wait a minute.
Like I told many Giants,
They were just
I know.
You got one.
ESPN.
You got one right here
Yeah.
that
him
wanted to
himself.
write his ass off the last 2 fucking years.
but
And
they're winning.
I wish you were one of those fans that I talked to at that time because I said you got to give him time. You got to build a team around him.
There you
I've
go.
seen this guy play
You too,
live.
Philly G.
I've seen what he did at North Carolina. What he did against North Carolina. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bruh. I knew right then and there. Okay, he's gonna get drafted. He's gonna go somewhere where they need a quarterback, and he's gonna do well in his career.
Can,
Stick with
can
him.
I
Stick with
can
him.
I say something to add on to that?
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is proving my point. When you have a young quarterback, you need to give him a stable offensive coordinator. He had a trash head coach and trash play callers the first 3 years of his career, and it showed on the field. You get a legitimate offensive guru in there with him, and look what he's doing.
Bro, I
I'm
expect
just saying,
the
man.
I expect
Yeah,
the
I agree.
simple
I agree with
D-Rec,
you,
and I'm
Mark.
talking
I
to
agree.
you,
I
D-Rec.
agree too. I truly agree.
D-Rec.
Like we always blame the player and never really like put the organization. We never hold them accountable for not putting that player in a position to win. In my
Absolutely.
opinion.
That is
Absolutely.
true.
Absolutely. I can agree with you
And
more.
my organization owners, I have to say owners because I have 2 co-owners. They actually admitted and said that they did everything they did everything possible to ruin Daniel Jones's career.
It didn't work.
In principality here, we're basically saying stand by your man. I mean, stand by him. Jalen Hurts, Eagles stood by him. Daniel Jones
true.
stood by him. We've been sticking with Carr for 8 years.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So,
I
you know what I'm
still
saying?
True.
Turn it around.
Again, I said
Unless-
this before on the show back in the day. This is how you make elite quarterbacks. This is how quarterbacks become elite because when they start from the bottom and then get to the top, not from the top and then stay at the top. Like, let me use Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott came in with a team, boom, but he never suffered. Suffering brings character. I ain't gonna go to a real man-to-man lounge on this, but suffering builds character. That's what Eli Manning sucked when he first started, but this man won 2 Super Bowls. he became an elite quarterback. You see what I'm saying? You go from here to there.
Right.
That makes a elite quarterback, man.
What we're
I mean,
saying
in
is,
my opinion.
unless you have like a Christian Hackenberg or Paxton Lynch, stick with your quarterback.
Yo, Paxton good in
Hey man,
college.
this is about the second or third time you ever said that on this show. That Christian Hackenberg, he was god awful.
But this is to D-Rec and to D-Rec only. I expect a shootout. With that being said, between Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see very soon in December, man.
Look here, your friend, December 11th. I see you in MetLife.
Let's go.
I will see you there, my friend.
Just come on
After
up
the
95. That's all you gotta do.
Baby. Yeah.
Crazy, man. Hey, man, that's our show for today, man. Oh man, we always want to thank you guys for watching the show. We apologize. We apologize for going so far over in time. We're just the passion in us, man. We love football and we love talking about it. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up and that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications. Let's see here. Again, we appreciate you guys being here tonight. Young Mark, yes, man, close us out, so man. What you got for us?
And we appreciate y'all for showing up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, man, if you enjoy what you're seeing, you want to be a part of it, don't be afraid to hit us up. We'll welcome you with open arms, and let's go. Only up from here.
Let's go, baby. Real Sports Podcast, man, no doubt, man. Don't forget to check us out this Saturday at 1 p.m., man, the Real Sports Talk Show. We're going to have the NFL predictions for Week 8. So come through, man. Pull up in a live chat. Come check us out, man. It's Saturday at 1 p.m. 1 p.m., man. 1 p.m. I'm sorry, ladies. Q-Dog won't be there. He won't be there, man. But shout out to the OG.
Hallelujah.
Shout out to him, man. Again, man, we thank you guys for watching us tonight. Again, we apologize for being over. But we're going to bed, and we hope you are too. And the host, Mr. Undefeated, PCW, Billy G.
Dropping a video tonight, baby.
D-Rec.
We here. Stop the gun violence, everybody.
All day, baby. And go Pokes.
Yes, sir. How about them Cowboys?
Word.
Not the Dallas Cowboys. He ain't talking about them.
Nah.
We appreciate y'all for watching. We will see you guys Saturday at 1 p.m. We're gonna bring it. Predictions. We out.